Hit hard to short. Bogaerts has it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Here's Rougned Odor now. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. And that misses, ball one.
Man, second pitch of the game, and that ball looked like it was right there. This could be a great offensive day if he's going to call the zone like that.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Bradley is there, and that's the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Adrian Beltre. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. On the ground to the left side, and Beltre's got himself a base hit, and that'll keep the inning alive for Tommy Joseph. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit high. 2 out with the man at first. In the dirt. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Into the box now is Dustin Pedroia as he'll lead off the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. And Harold, you take a look at these Rangers entering play here tonight. They come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
This is one of those scary streaks because if you don't sit there and say, that's it, fellas, let's cut it off. We need a win right.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Left fielder.
Now at the plate, Andrew Benintendi. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Aboard at first is Pedroia here with nobody out. That's foul off to the left side as he makes him do it again. 3-2. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out. Here's Mookie Betts. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence. Following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
Ready on 1 and 2. And another foul ball.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
But he is in there as they can't get him at second. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And that's going to land foul. First and second here with nobody out. Smoke toward third, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Designated
Now
hitter.
batting, J.D. Martinez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
First baseman, Nick Marlin.
He's set. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. DeShields racing back at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's a 3-0 game. Into the box now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. For Moreland, that's now 7 doubles for him on the season. The 1-0 delivery. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. DeShields is there. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
Batting 7th.
Now in the box, Xander Bogaerts. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Here's a flip to Odor covering, and the inning is over. Digging in, Tommy Joseph. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. And a good changeup there by Price as he jumps ahead, strike one.
Well, he got off to a 4-0 lead in the first inning. Now for the pitcher, be aggressive. Go after those hitters because you know they're probably going to be a little bit timid, taking pitches, not trying to be too aggressive because they find themselves down 4-0 already.
Now the 0-2 from Price. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. Ready now, Joey Gallo. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Back up the middle. Played on the backhand. On to first, so a good bounce-back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Settling in now, Robinson Chirinos. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Hard on the ground toward short. Bogaerts has it. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in the switch hitter, Jurickson Profar. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
Bradley on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He'll start off the inning now against Edinson Volquez.
Eduardo Nunez.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now the pitch. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Striding in once again, Dustin Pedroia. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Now a throw over to first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Throw over to first. Nobody out, runner on first. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
From the belt, the pitch. Now a double play ball here for Beltre at third. There's one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first. Digging in to try it again, Andrew Benintendi. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And this one gets away. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, they walked him the first AB, and clearly he's already got two balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. He singled his last time up. Good heat there from Volquez. It's 0-1.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
And that misses 1-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And now a balk is going to be called here. He didn't wait till he got set, and that may make things a little easier for them to score that run. He moves up to third now with two away. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Digging in now, Delino DeShields. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Delino DeShields.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Batting ninth,
Coming to the
fielder,
plate now,
number
Taveras.
10.
And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Runners on the move for second. Well hit to right, but foul. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Set to deal on 2-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. There to play it is Moreland, and there's one away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Elvis Andrus. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
The 1-0 delivery. This one's down to third. Pedroia on to Moreland, but it's too late, so they'll get just the one. Ready for another chance? Rougned Odor. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Betts. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Designated hitter.
And he starts him out with one high and tight. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Here's a ball skied in the air near the line, back behind first. Gallo will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Our first baseman, number 18.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Mitch Moreland. It was a bases clearing double for him his first time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. Here comes the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Striding into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Bradley Jr.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball that just misses inside. Here it comes, 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And he'll just lay this one in there. 3-1. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Liner toward right center. DeShields is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. The relay throw won't get him. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And the changeup is way low that time. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Volquez sets. Here's the 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Set. Here's the 3-1. And that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. Comes set. Now the pitch. Hit to short. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Adrian Beltre. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Adrian Beltre.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And the pitch. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Beltre sitting on the 2-0. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Tommy Joseph. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Now the first pitch here from Price changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Fouled back.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Up next for the
Stepping
Rangers,
up to the plate,
first
Joey
baseman,
Gallo comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Here's Price now on 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed. The 2-2 coming now from Price. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. Stepping into the box, Robinson Chirinos. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. And this will be fouled away. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Well, now's when he gets nasty. He's 0-2, and you know he's got 5 pitches in his arsenal to put him away. It's almost impossible for the hitter to sit on anything.
Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. In now.
Leading off the 4th inning, third baseman, Eduardo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
The second baseman.
Digging in once again, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Here comes the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. Make it 5-1. The left-handed hit. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. First offering on its way. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Andrews ranging into the outfield. 1 down. Ready once again, Mookie Betts. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First delivery to him on the way. And this one gets away. A play at the plate, and he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch. Popped up. Gallo is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's J.D. Martinez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Well, he's throwing poorly in this game. One of the reasons why is the first pitch strike. He's less than 60% to hitters throwing a strike on first pitch in this game. And you just can't survive that way. Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here's Jurickson Profar. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Jurickson Profar.
And this is going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now the 0-2 from Price. Another one sent foul. Price ready with another 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. And that's the first out of the inning. And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is fouled at the plate. Price ready with the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and the Price is right here, 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Taveras comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and it's gone into the monster seats. Ready for another shot now. Elvis Andrus. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. This one also hit deep to left field. Benintendi has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Now at the plate, Mitch Moreland. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Jake Diekman is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Hanley Ramirez will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Number 13, Hanley Ramirez.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Jr.
From the stretch. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you. We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
The shortstop, number 2.
Stepping up now, Xander Bogaerts. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. The 0-1 on its way, and a sinker dips too low there into the dirt, in fact. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. The changeup and then the fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
High in the air out towards shallow right. There to play it is Profar, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Catcher.
So coming to the plate, Blake Swihart. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Christian Vasquez will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Vasquez.
Here's a sinker that stays up. 1 ball, no strikes. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Rougned Odor now. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Swing and a little tapper. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Third baseman number 20.
So the bases are empty with one away for Adrian Beltre. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ramirez is there for it. 2 gone. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working. Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fast.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Digging in and looking for more, Eduardo Nunez. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
First offering on its way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The second baseman, number 15.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. Swing and a hot shot toward third, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Pedroia's around first, heading for second, and he'll pull into second with 1 away. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. In there, and it's 0-1. For Pedroia, he's at second with his 4th double here on the season. The 0-1 delivery. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Taveras is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. Here's Mookie Betts. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Kevin Jensen.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Texas, number 52, Kevin Jensen. This change defensively for the Rangers. Now playing first base, number 13.
And this is on the ground now for Andrus at short. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch. And here's Joey Gallo now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Joey Gallo.
And he lays off there 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that 2-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Bogaerts lays out. What a stop. He's up with it to throw. And the first out of the inning is a beautiful one. What a play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Robinson Chirinos. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Betts shading to his right, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready once again, Jurickson Profar. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. To third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He gathers the throw. It's in time.
It's time for the
Digging in once again, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
J.D. Martinez.
He's set and the pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Oh, he definitely got away with a changeup right there. He hung that one. But the good news is he got him to pull it foul. Now you come back after him here with another pitch.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Grounded to short. Backhanded. On to first with it is Andrus, and it's in time, 1 away. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line to the right side. But a foul ball. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And this will find the wall now way out deep into the triangle. And that will hop over the wall. Now as he'll be awarded. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. From the belt, the pitch. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. From the belt, the pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
And that misses, 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The shortstop, number 2.
Striding in once again, Xander Bogaerts. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. The 0-1.
Nope.
And he lays off for ball 1.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
Nope.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Christian Vasquez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he pops him up back behind second base. And Odor will tuck this one in, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again. Delino DeShields. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Delino DeShields.
Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike 1.
Well, he's throwing over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
Bradley patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Stepping into the box, Taveras. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Price ready with the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he's able to reach down and put this one away. Great concentration there for the second out. Ready for another chance? Elvis Andrus. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it. And that retires the side. Ready for another shot now. Eduardo Nunez. Keone Kela is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Texas, number 50, Keone Kela.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1.
That curveball just frozen. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down to the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big break away, and it froze him.
Here comes the 0-2. Check his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. 1-2. Here it comes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Dustin Pedroia stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. One and two now. 6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here's another 1-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. And now pitch on the way. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
A ball hit to Andrus at short. Throw on to first will take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away. So coming to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ready on 0-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Chirinos corrals it, and that ends the inning. Here's Rougned Odor now. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth.
Second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Now it's 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Benintendi. It bangs off the billboard, and it's out of here. In now, Tommy Joseph. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The batter.
Digging in, Joey Gallo. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss, and now the Rangers are down to their final strike here.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. Giving chase is Benintendi. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. The big bat for the Red Sox tonight, well, it belonged to this man, Dustin Pedroia.